What's up, everyone? Today's video is the 7 best gold coins to invest in. So if you're getting in to the gold market, these are some of the best places to begin. I'm nose for silver. Let's get into it.
It's not nice to steal gold coins from a leprechaun.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. And remember, if you like what you see, and hit that subscribe button, give me a comment below, hit that like button. I'm a new channel, guys, and I'm trying to get on out there, providing you some great information about silver and sometimes gold. But today we're talking about the 7 best gold coins to invest in. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own experience. If you want professional advice, go to your local financial professional. But with that said, collecting gold coins is relatively easy because they're available, they're recognizable, and oftentimes they don't cost a huge premium. Today, we're talking about government minted coins. So we're not talking about like just a standard generic gold buffalo coin or, a gold bullion bar or anything like that, or just a regular bullion round. We're talking about coins minted by recognized governments. So let's start it out, because the number one gold coin to invest in my personal opinion, is the American Gold Eagle. There are obviously a few big reasons for this. First of all, you can easily get one anywhere here in America, whether it be your local coin shop, an online dealer. You might be risky enough to try to get one on eBay, but they're all over the place, because they make enough of those to meet supply demand every year. These coins are a 22 karat gold coin made by the U.S. Mint, backed by the government, and the strongest reason to invest is because liquidity of a American Gold Eagle is just so easy to do. You can buy, sell, or trade these things without much pain. And the premiums you can get them for, while they will be slightly high, they're not going to be nearly as high as some other government minted gold coins. So American Gold Eagle, I'd recommend that one as number one. Now let's get to number two, because this one is beautiful, has great security features, and it's a huge hit all over North America. And that's the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf. Unlike the American Gold Eagle, this is made of 0.9999 fine gold, making it 24 karat gold from the Royal Canadian Mint. And it's one of the purest gold coins out there on the market. Basically, why to get one is because of the purity, the anti-counterfeiting features, which they have micro engraved maple leaf, radial lines, and a strong international demand. Like I said, here in the Americas, really easy to get your hands on one, really easy to liquidate one. You will be paying a premium for, the beauty of it and some of those extra security features that come along with it. But still, the premiums are relatively low compared to a lot of other world coins. So here in the US, Canadian Maple Leafs easily pull the number 2 spot. Making our way to number 3, slightly controversial, and this is only because there are a lot of people that love this design, and there are a lot of people that just don't like it one bit, and that's the Austrian Gold Philharmonic coin. This, like the Maple Leaf, is 4 nines fine gold, and it's from the Austrian Mint, and it features, a musical instrument design on it, and it's a little cheesy in my opinion, but some people love it. It's very popular in Europe. The high purity is a great reason to grab one, and it does have growing global recognition. Here in the U.S., they're definitely talked about and bought and sold on the regular, so I don't see it being a problem to liquidate one of these coins if the time came. The design does appeal to some collectors and investors. Number 4 on our list is yet another coin that's made of 9999 fine gold. And it's from the Perth Mint, which is a amazing mint. People love the Perth Mint with its annually changing kangaroo designs. So this is the Australian Gold Kangaroo. And why to invest in it? Well, the high purity, collectability due to unique designs, and there's a strong demand for it in the Asia Pacific markets. Now, It's becoming more popular here in the USA as coin collectors / investors begin exploring these different designs of modern coins. So you can find them here in the USA. You might not be able to find one at your local coin shop, but the premiums you pay in the Kangaroo aren't going to be out of this world. They're going to be in alignment with a lot of the standard gold coins, like the American like the American Gold Eagle or the Gold Maple Leaf. There's a good chance you can get part of those premiums back whenever you go to sell it, because they do still have a great appeal on resale value. Number 5 on the list is the South African Krugerrand. Now, this right here is what it looks like. That's the front of it. And the reverse, if you can see that. You know, it's a good looking coin, and it is honestly one of the ones that you can find on sale more often than almost any other coin. And there's multiple reasons for that. First off is because its purity. It's only 22 karat gold. But it was the first modern bullion coin to be recognized back in 1967, which gives it some credit. They're easy to liquidate, you know, basically because you're just liquidating them at the price of spot gold and not for any other added value. The lower premiums, you know, make it easy to get your hands on gold and make it easy to start your gold collection. If you're looking for an economical way in, the Krugerrand, it was the first gold coin that I purchased because of the sale that was surrounding it. It does have a durable copper alloy in it, you know, not much, but it does make it a little more durable than some of the other coins. They do have massive production, you know, so it's not a very rare coin. Some people just don't venture out into coins made by governments like South Africa or some of the places that they might not know as well, just because of the fear that they won't liquidate as well, the fear of people not knowing what they are. And that all makes good sense because, you know, a lot of people, their immediate go-to is going to be the American Gold Eagle or the Maple Leaf or, you know, some other coin that they're quite familiar with because of regional proximity. Number 6 on the list is the Chinese Gold Panda. Now, the Chinese Gold Panda, its design changes every year. That's why people love it. Here's an example of it. And it's made of 999, just 3 nines, fine gold, and it's from the Chinese Mint, and it's highly collectible. That's one reason why I like to have some pandas in my collection, is because of that changing design every year. And there's a huge demand for it in Asia, and there is a growing global interest. In all these coins from the Panda series does have a limited mintage each year. So you'll find way more American Silver Eagles on this earth than you will a Chinese Panda just because of the limited nature of it. You're definitely going to be paying higher premiums. There's no doubt about that. But pandas throughout the course of the last 15 years or so, you can see that they have retained and gained value over time, hoping to be able to recapture those premiums that you paid and get a little more in the future because of the collectability of it. So for me, it is always a great investment to hold on to one of these babies just because they're obviously backed by the gold content, but they have huge premiums and often maintain and gain those premiums because of the designs and the rarity. The number 7 on our list is the British Gold Britannia. People love this coin. It's as well 4 nines fine gold, and it's from the Royal Mint, featuring Britannia and advanced security features. So, you know, it's got the high purity, it's got that high European demand, and that obviously bleeds over here into the USA, making it another one of the more popular coins due to proximity. And the recent design changes now includes King Charles III, which is debatable whether people like that as much or not as the Queen. So either way, it's a popular coin. You can definitely liquidate this coin relatively easily. You're going to be paying a premium for it, and it's one of those coins that you may not get your premium back for, but it does tend to hold a premium slightly over time. The only problem is if you go to your local coin shop to sell it, they're going to cut that premium right off the gate. But if you go to sell it on eBay or some other source like that, you can probably recapture that premium. The one coin I did not include on this list, but that I do have strong feelings for, is the Gold Libertad coin. Now, I didn't include this coin because it comes at such high premiums to get one of these. And that's because they are so limited in their production. This coin, for example, there are only 500 of them on Earth. So, I mean, it's obviously got the gold content, but when you're talking about rarity and scarcity, the Libertads, especially the gold ones, are going to have some extremely small mintage numbers. This can play to your advantage if you're investing in a gold Libertad, but you just have to make sure you hold it for the long haul, because that's when it really gains the value over time. And I would really recommend, if you get a coin like this, that, you know, more so than almost all the other gold coins we talked about, I mean, with a limited number of 500, I believe, but even if the limited number is 1,000 or 1,500, the Gold Libertad, more than any of these other coins, to invest in, I would recommend sending it off to get graded, like this coin, graded in a graded slab, because that's really going to protect your investment. It's going to authenticate your investment, and it's going to keep the coin in pristine condition when it goes to selling it down the road. The other gold coins, you just want to keep them safe and pretty, but you don't have to send them off to get graded. So that's kind of why I didn't include the Mexican Libertad, because you got a lot of additional fees that are associated with it above just the premium as far as getting it graded and stuff like that. That's my 7 coins I would choose to invest in personally if I was starting out. But I add the Libertad on there on the end just because I like the coin and I love the rarity of it. Let me know what you think about the coins we mentioned today. Which coin did I miss on the list? Which coin is a better deal? And remember, don't tell me buffaloes are a better deal, because we're not talking about generic coins. We're talking about these, really well-recognized government-backed coins. That's it. I'm Nose for Silver. Again, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And as always, trying to get this channel out there. But we'll see you next time with more silver on the table. See you later.